Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the test of time. Home. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and Stop it. Stop it already. Hey, let's keep this thing rolling. Let's get right to it, as always. Today, what are we doing? Gary Numan, Cars. Obviously a big fan favorite, huge favorite of mine. What I'm doing in this one, however, is another one of those back-to-backs where we're going to play the original, and then I'm going to do a version by another band. I'll post that after this. So I'll let this one play out for a day or two, and then I'll post the remake, which is done by a band called Fear Factory. They're like industrial metal. So it's pretty interesting, to tell you the truth. They go back a bit, 90s, I think late 80s possibly, but I'll get into them when we do that video. But we'll do a part 1 and a part 2 and let you guys kind of see the differences and so what, so on and so forth. So without further ado, Gary Numan, Cars. I'm gonna keep this. We'll keep this brief. Cars is a song. Oh, hooligan! It'd be nice if one of these days you learn how to talk. But I'm sure you'll edit that out because you would never want anyone to see you trip over your own words. Screw it. Staying in. I give a shit. We swore. I do try to keep this clean, by the way. Cars is a song by English musician Gary Numan. His debut single, it was released as the lead single from his debut studio album, The Pleasure Principle. That was on August 21st, 1979. It reached the top of the charts in several countries, and today's considered a new wave staple. I'm not sure exactly what that means, a new wave staple. If that just means that people base that sort of music creation-wise off of this song, I could absolutely understand that. It's kind of funny. Because as I read this, it's like this was in 79. Sometimes this stuff can transcend to today in a weird way. So the song is about how people use technology and material goods to isolate themselves from human contact. Numan has stated that he has Asperger's syndrome, which is a mild form of autism. But until he was diagnosed, he had a lot of trouble relating to other people. I totally get that. Numan told Mojo Magazine back in March of 2008 about the original inspiration for the song. A couple of blokes started peering. I won't even try to do the accent. A couple of blokes start peering into the window, and for whatever reason took a dislike to me. So I had to take evasive action. I swerved up the pavement. What? So he's driving, and a couple of blokes. Okay, let's just. Now that we have the context of what the hell he was doing, a couple of blokes started peering in the window, and for whatever reason took a dislike to me. So I had to take evasive action. I swerved up the pavement, scattering pedestrians everywhere. After that, I began to see the car as the tank of modern society. Or a jihadist weapon. Oh my God. You've heard me say this before. Dudes are bizarre sometimes. Artists are out there a lot, man. Hey, that's how they feel about it, I guess. But hey, without further ado, let's get to it. Man, high-tech video.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors. It's the only way to live
Man,
in cars.
Michael Jackson had nothing on you, dude.
Here in my car,
Check that leather out.
I can only
Is that a one-piece?
I can listen to
A onesie leather outfit?
stable for dice in cars.
High-tech video production through the center of a tambourine. That was probably like cutting edge. Oh my God. Oh, these songs, man. I know. I always say this. I know I do. I know I just go on and on. But it is like a love fest. Like I want to just wrap my arms around this era. Dude, it sounds like you're having troubles. Let go. I'm not. I just enjoy it. It was just fun times. So, you know, and that's kind of what this is all about. I hope that it takes you guys back there too. And the story gives you some backdrop, what he was thinking when he wrote it, obviously. Car as a modern tank of society.
Here in my car, where the image is down. Will you visit me, please? If I open my door in cars.
So we just wanted to hide in the car, obviously.
Here in my car, I know I've started to think about leaving tonight. Although nothing seems right in cars.
I should start having a tambourine around me in these videos. I mean, yeah, 79 was close to the 80s, so you want to call this 80s music, but it wasn't yet. I mean, synth was just starting to hit at 79. And keep in mind that he wrote this obviously prior to that, so I'm sure he'd been thinking about that song for a while. But, you know, as the test of time goes here, I love reeling back and kind of taking this in, obviously watching the videos and having fun with it, but it was a good song. So I get why it would be considered, you know, quote unquote, a staple. I'm still putting a tambourine around this moneymaker. You imagine that? Tambourine around this moneymaker. It's hard to be me. It's hard to be me. Kidding. Get it, Gary Numan. It's going to be fun to see the opposing versions of this. Or the remake, not opposing. You know, as I'm sitting here watching this, I'm kind of like, you know, because I feed off of the music and off the videos sometimes, and this is more like the synth part of it, the new wave part of it. There's a lot of that. As I'm watching this now, I'm getting more of a vibe of that part more than like a lyrical masterpiece. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's talking about the problems he had. And I'm assuming him isolating himself because he, you know, had Asperger's syndrome. So oh. High quality video production. I struggle with what I got here sometimes. Well, there you have it. Gary Numan, Cars. That's a really, really short song. I don't know why I always comment on that, when it's a short song like that, but I do. What's a quicker? Just like done. That's why I commented as we were going through there, because I'm like I said, when I do this, sometimes I don't realize that there wasn't much lyrically there. I mean, he got across his point as to why he likes to hide out and live out of his car or whatever it was. But in the end, hey, does it stand the test of time? As I always say, the way I view this, as you hear this in your car, in your car, does it make you groove? Do you go like, man, I used to love this song? Does it take you back to that place back in 79 when this thing hit? I was young, man. 79? What the hell was I? 4th grade? 5th grade? 6th grade? 6th grade. We moved to Sullivan in 79. So yeah, at any rate, does it stand the test of time? That is going to be back-to-back, resounding, double thumbs up. I'm not even giving it a this. Like I said, lyrically, not a lyrical masterpiece, but music-wise, yeah, for 79, totally was. So, hey, thanks again for tuning in to the Test of Time. I'm Hooligan, coming to you from the great state of Wisconsin, home of the thumbs up, the thumbs down, everywhere in between. Don't forget to subscribe. But if you don't want to be bothered by the subscribe bing, don't do that. Turn your notifications off for it. And smash that like! Hooligan signing out. Thanks again, everybody. Peace!